Bee's Breakfast Club.
Well, I hope you're all very hungry because we're about to make some corn fritters in here. Now, if you haven't got your ingredients out, jump online to whatnow.tv for the whole recipe and you can cook this along with us. And the best thing about corn fritters is that you can have them for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Now, even though it's a really simple dish, I've got two chef experts in the house today. I've got brothers, Jackson and Maddox. Good morning, guys.
Hello. Good morning.
How are we feeling this morning?
Good. Pretty good.
Yeah. Now, I think they're a little bit humble because Jackson, he's really good at cooking breakfast. Do you want to talk a little bit about your specialty?
I'm really good at cooking scrambled eggs.
Yeah. What is it? What do you add in the scrambled eggs to make them like on point?
Put in lots of salt.
Oh, okay. You just chuck in a whole lot and pepper?
Yeah.
No, it's all in the salt. Okay. And Maddox, your dad's pretty good at cooking, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in New Zealand colouring team. In New Zealand.
And so he's at home cooking you guys breakfast, lunch and dinner?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
wow. So it runs in the family?
Yeah.
And Maddox here, he's not only really good in the kitchen, but he's a bit of a league star, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I play for the Bulldogs
Shout out to the Bulldogs.
in Kaikoi, and I play for Canterbury.
Ah, multi-talented family. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you guys are here with me this morning. And I reckon we should just get straight into it, right?
Okay.
Okay, so before we start cooking, you're going to need to get these things out of your pantry. You're going to need flour. You're going to need some baking powder.
Milk and eggs.
Sweet corn, parsley, and garlic.
And a bit of salt and some olive oil. And that's all you're going to need. Really simple, right? Now, the first step is you're going to need to preheat your oven to 200 Celsius degree. Oh, yep. Just turn that on there. And you're also going to need to put your pan on a low heat with a little bit of olive oil or butter or whatever you have at home. If you have a non-stick, you don't need to put anything in there. But it's probably best mum and dad do that because it gets quite hot. So I'll guard the oven and the frying pan. And do you guys want to start making the batter?
Okay.
Okay, what have we got here? Maddox, how about you start popping in a few things? What have we got here?
Okay. Flour.
You can chuck that in. Nice. And what are you doing over here, Jackson?
Just chopping up the garlic.
And you've got a little bit of a tip, don't you?
Yeah, so you want to go like kind of bang it to get all the shell off it and then just roughly chop it.
Nice. Now, Jackson and Maddox both go to cooking school, so they are quite skilled in the kitchen. So at home, you know, it's probably best to get mum and dad or the older bro or sis to help out because, you know, it's quite, you've got to be really careful with sharp knives. And what are you popping in there, Maddox?
I got some cheese.
Oh, nice. And that looks like feta cheese. That's what we're going to be using this morning. But of course, you can add in anything. We've got our cheese, our bacon. Oh, now again, I'm not so good at cracking the old eggs. How about you boys? Who's the best egg cracker?
I think we're both pretty good.
Oh, does that sound like a little bit of a competition? All right, let's see. Pressure's on for no shells. Nice. Ooh, that was pretty good, Maddox. I'll grab that. Pressure's on for the older bro. And, oh, just like that. Nice work. I'll pop that in there. And if you want to give that a bit of a stir. So, once you've got all your ingredients in, and like I said, you can, if you don't have these things at home, like the bacon and the feta cheese, you can add in anything. Like, what would you guys add in?
We like to make white baked patties.
Oh, yum.
Courgette fritters.
It's a bit flash, courgette. They're the little cucumbers. I'd find that out before. Yeah, and if you want, you can put a mushroom or tomatoes. But we have here, I'll grab that one for you. We actually got a little bit busy this morning because we knew we had a lot of people to feed. And the boys have created another batter all ready to go. And as you can see, it's got all our ingredients there. Nice work. So Maddox and Jackson, do you want to help me pop this into the frying pan? And when you pop it into the frying pan, all you need is a couple of tablespoons, or you know, you can fill up the whole pan. Have you guys ever made a fritter that big? Or a pancake that big?
Yeah, I made a pancake.
How big was it?
About that whole pan.
About the whole pan. So for people that would, be, eating quite a bit like Ronnie, probably best for him to have a big serving like that. And it's just like that. And I'll just stay here just to keep an eye on the heat. And that's all you really need to do. Nice work, Maddox. Okay, so while we get this all sussed out for our audience this morning, you can check out all these fun facts about corn. Nice work.
Most people think of corn as a vegetable, but it is actually a grain like wheat or oats. Your body can't digest whole kernels of corn, so that's why if you don't chew really well, you see them in your poo. Antarctica is the only continent that doesn't produce corn. The biggest producer is the USA, where they use it in almost everything, from fireworks to medicine to sweetening soft drinks. We've all seen yellow corn, but it comes in so many different colours, including green, white, red and even purple.